Happy Valentines. It should be Valentine's today, on the day that this video goes live. Well, it will be, because I'm so super organised. This is what I got for Valentine's Day. I actually was in my head like, oh, should I do a disclaimer? No, I shouldn't do a disclaimer. We are luxury. That is what we do, peoples. So obviously Valentine's is going to be just as luxury.
So who are we?
If you don't know who we are, thanks to Austin for interrupting me. It's a private joke.
No, it's not. Everyone hates us.
We're BS. We have a luxury resale store in Somerset, Shepton Mallet. The UK is currently in a nationwide lockdown, and
I feel like I've heard this. I'm interrupted now. Yeah, I am. Deal with it. I feel like I've heard this spiel 1,000 times over. I still don't get to this day that people haven't seen hundreds of other videos and I have to hear this every time. But guys, here's the message.
We sell resale luxury in Somerset. But however, we do show our personal collections. Our last video was our Bicester Village virtual lockdown haul. We do share our personal luxury because we love luxury and we just want to bring you luxury.
You can say luxury one more time.
Luxury. But so most of the time, and some of the time, it is things that we have for sale. We're reviewing items that we've had in and which are available for you to buy, which I will make abundantly clear at the beginning of the video. This video, not for you to buy. This is mine. So Valentine's Day, I got it early because
She's spoiled.
I'm not waiting. I can't wait.
No,
if it comes through the door, it's in my hands.
And Austin's terrible at keeping things till like a birthday or a Valentine's or a Christmas.
We don't do. No, I can't wait till the day. It's the same message. We don't have to just, Valentine's out on Valentine's. Let's make it a week-long celebration.
So there's a story behind this bag slightly or not?
I'm such a funny. I'm obviously a collector of luxury.
Hey, luxury ding.
I have a very few bags that are in my sort of grailed bucket.
Bucket list.
Because I'm not really like, I don't follow trends or anything like that. I'm sort of just buy what I like. I like what I buy and I buy what I like. So bright colours, wackadoodle things. Like for me, I will get a Chanel flat, for example, but it's not on my top 5 because I know I wouldn't really wear it, me personally. I'd rather get like a yellow one or a white one or a...
You've said to me, you want like a beige. That's what you want kind of your...
I want a cream jumbo flat.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I have a list of sort of like 5 grailed bags, and it includes, funny enough, it doesn't include an Hermes Birkin or an Hermes Kelly. It includes like a jumbo cream flap. It includes, I haven't got a city, for example. I really like a Balenciaga city, but I really want one in green suede. So they're very specific things on this like grails list. It isn't like general, like I want a Chanel or whatever. It's very specific bags. This was on it. This was number 3 on the grailed list.
And I didn't realise, I knew it was obviously on your list of like wants if you want.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have gone otherwise. But I didn't realise it was so high up the list, I must say. So I'm happy with that. I did good.
Cute small things. I got a thing for like miniature things. I just love all the mini bags that are coming out, and everyone's like, oh, my mini. They're not meant to be used. They're meant to look like
they're
fashion.
Fun. Yeah.
Anyway, they're fun. So I wanted this. I bought my first luxury handbag, really, minus Mulberry, which I obviously don't count because
at the time
Mulberry heads.
Yeah.
So was a Louis Vuitton Speedy 25, and it was really lovely. I haven't really used it. I literally honeys in where I have in the dressing room. I have to move around.
And you bought that from Louis Vuitton at the time,
yeah,
no?
I got that in Bond Street, and after that, I started looking more at Speedies and more at like Louis and stuff. You like Keeples, you like all Louis, but Keeples and stuff. And then I was like, I came across this bag and I was like, oh my God, I really want one of those. And then a few years later, a few years ago, Kim Kardashian bought all the baby girls in her family this bag in the multicolour white.
Which is uber rare print.
And I was like,
Murakami
God.
print.
Oh, man. Anyway, so I finally got it. Long story short, it is in my possession.
The tiny one.
It's a Louis Vuitton. It's not nano. It's a mini Speedy because of the age. They're now nanos. They're pretty much the same bag, right? But they have a long strap.
Yep.
So this is a mini Speedy. What's the date on this?
Do you know what, off the top of my head, I haven't even checked the date code yet.
It'll be early 2000s, so won't it?
Yeah, for sure. They only had them available for a short time, and like you said, the Nano now, which replaces this, is a very similar bag. It's not the same. It's not the same bag.
It's like a Speedy Bandolieri, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just hope I said that right.
Yeah, go on with the strap.
But little, tiny. Yeah. Anyway, so. Oh, it's just so cute. If you ever measure your LVs, for example, for sizing, like one of the easiest things is to measure how many LVs are on the canvas for the size of the bag.
I gotta say, I still do that today. If I ever think, like, I see a luggage piece online that I'm interested in, I work out from, if you show the bag, how many LVs are actually kind of on the monogram.
I just realised I'm Bethany and he's Austin behind the camera.
Hey!
In case you didn't work that out, we have conversations about the bag over the camera, just in case. Anyway, so this has got 2 LVs. So if you've got like a Neverfull or an Elmer or something like that, then just go and reference it against this. So it'll be 2.
For example, a card holder would have like 1.
So give me the card holder, for example.
Yeah.
The size reference is literally like 2, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So obviously it's in the coated canvas. For anyone who doesn't know, I still get quite a regular people ask me about the leather and things like that. It's a coated canvas, the actual monogrammed body of the bag. It's one sheet across the body, so that's why on the front it's LVs and on the back it's upside down.
Yep.
So it wraps around.
Yeah, one piece.
Like obviously the leather I never can pronounce it right, so we'll get Austin to do that.
Vachetta leather.
When you buy it new, it's very pale. It's not as pale as the fake ones. You've seen some of those. They make my eyes hurt. Like how white they are.
I also find it quite funny sometimes when you see the older fakes. They've obviously based them on used bags, and they're dark.
Yeah,
they're like a brown colour. The handles.
So they do start off life very light, and then obviously through oil in your hands, sun stuff, dirt. They honey. They say they honey. So that's why the colour of these would be like a sort of a more mid-tone brown, as opposed to the side little side buddy is a little bit paler, isn't it?
Yeah.
Compared to the handles.
The handles, yeah.
But obviously this bag is only top handle use. So she will be carried like that. I know that seems ridiculous. I know. But it's fantastic. If you wanted to add a strap, you could because of the linkage in the handles. But I wouldn't.
I say before the Nano came out, I saw a few people using different straps. They had Louis Vuitton straps, which would do that.
Yeah.
But I've got to say, I guess it's up to the person. I'll leave it at that.
You could put. I would, if I was to do it, I would put a light chain on it, just because I wouldn't want to put any stress on the stitching, etc. Yes. However, I am going to carry a handheld because I am 100% that lady.
One thing I'll say as well, just looking at it on camera, which I really, really do love about it, is the fact they put the full-size padlock on. Yeah,
so the padlock is, just for reference, a lot of people have started wearing the padlocks as necklaces. It's like this cool, like Depop Etsy thing.
It's because they're cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, you can have them replaced by Louis, obviously, and they're about £40 to £50. I don't know, inflation. Last time I bought one, they were about 40.
Yeah, just under. Yeah.
Obviously, they do tarnish. This can be really easily cleaned at home, just for reference. But if you want to buy a new one, buy a new one.
I mean, you say tarnish, they're more dulled down. It's not necessarily tarnish,
it's like
it's brass. I think it's brass.
Brass, yeah. This one hasn't got its keys, but they're more of a general key, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, if you look on the padlock at the bottom, they give you like a three-digit number, usually starting with a 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can read that. Anyway, you can get the key, replaced, or you can have them, I think, taken off and replaced with new ones if you want to. That's all from Louis Vuitton.
But they are very weighty. That's the only other thing I say, because a lot of these, what I've said about these necklaces, a lot of them are just fake. These are so heavy that if you wore it around your neck, it'd actually be quite strange.
You'd know, yeah.
You would know. I mean, I would. I'm so tempted to get a chain and put a padlock in every link. So it would just be a padlock.
That would be heavy though. Because that would be so heavy.
Yeah, I know, but you've Anyway, so the stitching on a classic Louis Vuitton is yellow. It's sort of like a mid-yellow, like a sunshine yellow, I would call it personally. But if you want to look up that up yourself. And then when they come new, this inking is very much a burgundy red colour. Yeah. But with obviously age with the leather, it darkens
like
down. Brown. It goes, like a more brown colour. You've got the piped edges. Always watch for this when you're buying Speedies, etc., or anything with a piped edge. How they wrap the leather around the piping, which is just like a thin plastic little beading around it. It can be a pressure point for damage and wear, because it's just tight. So there's not a lot of leather to work with there. It's got the leather zip pull on the top of the bag, with the LV studs. These can sometimes, because of the nature of the material, they can sometimes oxidize a bit with a more vintage bag, which makes the green around the outside.
Like a kind of a patina on the brass, I guess.
Yeah, nothing to worry about. It's just the aging of the brass. For example, I do actually like this detail. There's the centered LV on the end of the bag.
And that's, once again, it's another thing to look out for, guys. We're not doing authentication, I know, but like, just be aware of these things: the positioning, the look, the overall feel. I've done like a little more high quality picture onto Instagram on my personal page, because it's a personal pickup. So if you want to view that, it's Life by BS, which is linked all down in the description box, and you can see how I wear it when I wear it. The world's closed, I just got nowhere to go. In size reference though, I just wanted to size reference it against the pochette. I'm going to do a video on the pochette shortly, but the pochette is one of the smallest like everyday bags that Louis Vuitton do. For sure. So for size reference, maybe 2/3 of a pochette. Yeah, and I would also say, as you can see on camera, if you notice, it has 3 LVs, just to go on our basic knowledge. Yeah. It's just a very basic tip. I mean, it doesn't always apply. There's so many different things with Louis, any designer brand make. So don't use that as gospel, but it's a very quick way to work out if it's a GM, PM. Oh yeah, size-wise, I think it's a really cool way. Yeah, I agree. But yeah. So, which is how Louis size bags, for your knowledge. So that is pochette. I will do a review on that because that is a very nice bag. So yeah, this is the one I got for Valentine's Day. These are sitting comfortably on the pre-owned market, the mini Speedy. I mean, sometimes people list mini as nano and nano as mini. Yeah, don't get them confused. This is the mini from like 2000X. Yeah, these are sitting very comfortably between 700 and 1,000. Yeah. On Versataire and things like that. Obviously, dependent on condition. Like the really good ones will go for more. The really and you can probably get them for about 5 if they're really beaten. Yeah. And then the white ones are going anywhere from like 8 to 1.2. Yeah, even higher. Yeah, and then the black ones, don't even think about it. The black ones are like 3.5 now. When you say black, you mean the black multicolour? Yeah. So it's black with the and the LV print is multicolored. Yep. Do they do this in? Because I genuinely don't know. Do they do this in demi-air and azure? No, I don't think they do. No. I've only ever seen them in the 3 monogram prints and the one white, that one, and the black. You'll soon learn from me, and this is not hate, but I'm just not into the classic. I just for just everyone, the classic LV checked pattern, which is demi-air and azure, which is the white and check. And a bean. I'm just not into it. For me, I always will buy monogram, but that doesn't mean that it's just your style preference. I enjoy it. Austin likes it. I like the graphite. The damier. That's the damier. Oh, okay. Sorry, look, my layman's terms. No, the beam's the brown, and obviously the azure is the kind of light, kind of tan look, almost like a bluey kind of colour in some light. So that one, yeah. But I would actually say, out of 3, I'll be really truthful. I think that's more iconic as a look. As a collector, I think now you have that, you might maybe look for other ones. It got some hate in the late 2000s, the monogram, because it was like the Burberry Nova check. It was just like, but do you know what? I never let go of it. I love it, and I always will love it, and I probably will get all my bags in this. I've also got the Speedy 40. 40, and yeah, that's a more vintage piece, which is like a travel bag. Which I will do like a size comparison at some You've used point. That a lot as well. Yeah, that's a vintage piece. So that'd be nice to see the wear on that. And you've got a couple of keepalls. Yep. So yeah, it's the miniest Louis Vuitton. Well, it's not the miniest. They do mini Alma as well, don't they? Do you know, I'd love to have an Alma, and even maybe what's the other mini they did? They did Alma, and they also did. What am I thinking of? Did they do Baby Noe? Oh, I don't think there's no. I can't remember. There's another mini bag they released recently, and you can still buy now. It's the excuse me. Tell me in the comments if you know which one I mean. There's Alma. Anyway, what I'm saying is that Alma is very, 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 very much so. A mini Gracie as small as life, not smaller. Yeah, I have to say, now that this has been done, Austin's gonna gasp in the background. Now that I have this little joy in my life, I want a nano Alma. Yeah. But I want it with a strap, so I want a nano because I just think it would be like really cute. Yeah, I would say, you know what, thinking about it, I don't know if I would, you have this, I don't know if I think you'd need a nano Speedy. As well? I think that would be a waste of money. To have both.
Nothing is a waste of money.
Guys, people, everybody help me out.
Anyway, so I just want to do a quick review. This is what I got for Valentine's, because of course I had to get something for Valentine's, and of course I had to show you what I got. And this is also another really good example buying pre-loved. Like I know some things you can't buy pre-loved, you can't buy new, in fact. But this is a really nice example of like just something for Valentine's Day that wasn't necessarily from like full price, brand new out the box, like balloons in the background and
it was
champagne.
a good price. It was a good price. It wasn't necessarily cheap, but it was a good price, and it was something that once again I thought you'd like. And you know, big or small, I think that's the important thing, isn't it? Gift giving.
It's so dinky. I don't know if you can see it like in reference. It's just like the dinkiest little cutest thing. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to go through that with you. So this was what I got for Valentine's / a review of the mini Speedy Louis Vuitton. If you're interested in more like Louis content, etc., then give this a thumbs up, because I got quite a few bags to review. I just haven't done it yet, and I will be doing the pochette next. So if you're interested in the pochette, then stay tuned. I could also do a card holder review if you're interested in the wear and tear of a Louis card holder.
That's like 4 years old now.
Yeah, love this. It's my baby. I've got Chanel one. I still using this.
Yep.
Anyway, so yes, Nano Speedy Louis Vuitton.
Mini.
Nano.